Back on the screen. Drop a like. This should get like a lot of likes. Just cause I'm breaking this down the best to y'all. Remember when I told y'all the takeover system came in NBA 2K19? That's when they started where when your takeover meter's going up, naturally your players' moves will start to get better. If y'all remember in 19, remember, if you just start off regularly, you'd be cool, you know, unless you had a high ball handle off the rip. But even if you had a high ball handling, once you started getting closer to your takeover, your moves just started getting tighter, faster, snappier, you know what I mean? And that it's like agility portion came in, and it seemed like 2K took that factor away. We now see agility back into the game. I just want to throw that in there too, a little factor in there too, because just I have to tie it in with it, right? And we see that come back into the game now. So now I want you guys to understand they're going more onto this end. This is basically 2K's next version of badges for us, but with the ability. So these just increase your attributes, okay? So you see right here, what it has, barbecue chicken, right? He has barbecue chicken on. And actually, I think it's one. It's looking like it's one, people. I want to make sure I'm sure. Yeah, default. Yeah, it's just looking like it's one. And you see the attributes is increasing close shot, post control, strength. And one of them are increasing, yeah. Stop, because I heard the devs, see, I have to do it live with y'all natural. I heard the devs say that there's a badge like you're not going to be able to use chef and then another takeover. Like, no, there's a badge like chef that when you get that takeover, you can shoot fades off the dribble, okay, and hit them at a increasing rate. Knowing that and looking right here on the screen, seeing 3 different categories getting boosted, and we already have, you start off at level 1, so level 1 the points go up, all right, for these 3 categories: close shot, post control, and strength. Do you see how more this is leading towards balanced? Not saying that there's not going to be things that people are going to use or things that can't not that can be OP in the game, because it's something can always, you know, happen. But they're controlling certain things. Like if your strength is already going up, you see what I'm saying? Like they're controlling certain things, like the way the flow of the game is going to play out based off of this system right here too. So this is changing the game based, your badges is changing the game, the dribble engine is changing the game, and based off of this is crazy. I just like that I'm seeing balance. I'm not seeing the gameplay, but based off of the numbering stuff and what they're giving us, how much they're giving us, how much they not. It's like you gotta get to level 5 to even get these boosts to go up and go crazy, where you'll be at 99, okay, and that's your takeover. And you pick one of these, and these are basically like badges when we look at it. This is basically like back down Punisher, barbecue chicken mixed with post spin technician. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I see how they took away badges, they cut down certain gameplay, so it's like you're gonna have to do a little more. Getting to your takeover is gonna be very, very key at times. Even just getting this meter up, even if you got to level 4, like this, having your stats high, playing good is going to matter now. So it's like people not gonna be able to, they shouldn't be doing dumb shit where you always gonna have some people that's gonna be butt cheeks. They always gonna just do some dumb shit where they you know, they sell the game or something like that, or they make they takeover meter go down. But hey, that's on them. They don't want to cook up, you know. But I feel like people just have to be playing more precise now. We go back and we look at this, right? And you see how you're balanced here. He only has 3 strong badges, and that's in the dribbling. Everything else around is balanced. Everything else around is going to deal with you mixing, matching, because that unpluckable Hall of Fame, somebody else could have something else, like maybe posterizer Hall of Fame. You know, it's going to be different things colliding against each other depending on what you're playing against, but it's more balanced to where it's like, okay, this person don't got gold posterizer too with these new legend badges. You see what I'm saying? Understand that. That's what people are not seeing this go around, and they're not realizing that the legend badge is gonna, it's like they naturally patched us and made us, it's like a good lie, kinda, because I say the gameplay should be better than 24. I'm gonna ride with that. But what I mean by the good lie is that they made it seem like they left everything in, like, oh, Hall of Fame's still there, but Legend is really that tier now where people are going to want that. Like, come on, it's like clear in your face. You know what I mean? And they know people are going to lock themselves into a certain, okay, I need these, and they're going to build their builds around it. There's going to be certain things that you're going to miss out on that a player's not going to do what they did last year. The devs are always trying to counter how people made their builds last year, what strong badges they stacked together. The devs already got an idea of what their strong badges are this year, what they lowered down, because they said not every badge gets to a legend tier. As you can see, Unpluckable does not get there. They feel like, oh, if you get Unpluckable there, people are just going to be dribbling for too long. You see what I'm saying? So understand they're in that mindset already. They're in that realm. And we can see things are very much patched. I always keep wanting to show y'all this because a lot of people are thinking like, yeah, this could still go crazy. Like, trust me, smaller players get more attributes. Say it again for the emoji before they make their builds. You know, they don't. They should subscribe by now because I'm going to have the gems for the whole year. I'm going to have y'all right. Remember, I'm go OD. I seen somebody saying I couldn't dribble in the video, like, because I dribble realistic. I'm dribbling within what I know the way this game is going towards. Like, that's what I do. I get on the curve early. Like, the meta dribbling, they're trying to stop that. I could easily say, okay, I'm going to learn how to do that, but I'm not going to set myself apart from nobody. If anything, I'm going to try to dribble my own way, like how Steezo does. He started that, and everybody copied him, but he's the first. Once you're the first to, like, move in that type of way and make it a trend, like, that's it. He stamped on that. You know what I mean? I don't know what's up with people. I'm not dribbling left, right, just going to dunk, and I'm not just doing the Jamal Murray type shit. No, come on now. And doing the L2 cancel and just, no, come on. That's boring. That's repetitive. I don't like that. So, all these things changing. You see how 2K is still doing that capped out on their badges. Many people are thinking this is like, oh yeah, I'm going to go crazy with this. My main point, I just caught it. If smaller players get more attributes, look at this. This smaller player is still hit. He's still hurting in his defense. Don't try to sit there and try to act like finesse. He's still hurting in his strength. You know 2K makes this matter now. So look at what's patched. Really pay attention. You know, he's still hurting in that vertical still. He's not getting like some crazy dunk packages type time. Just to get like regular little dunks. A little bit of defensive rebound. His speed still not at the super maximum. I mean, at least he gets because he has the speed with ball. So that matters more when it comes to the dribbling portion. So at least he's going to be moving around the court. But he's still hit. So imagine a small forward. I'm just glad they patched it back and made it where you want to use a small forward, be some skill. I'd rather everybody going back and people trying to be guards, and then you got the people that can fill in the roles because some people can't just move with those big. Yeah, go backwards, please. Smaller players, 6. I see people. Oh, I'm gonna go my 6'7". Yo, they clearly said smaller players get more attribute caps. So if you thinking that you're gonna have some same thing, because I seen somebody making the 6'7" center build with 90 ball handling. I'm like, yo, what in the world? Are you serious? You think, okay, so you think they ain't changed they builder thing with like the way the attributes go up and stuff. You think, oh, it's just gonna be like, oh, the exact same copy and paste. No, come on, y'all. Come on. The only way I did templates was when we seen the actual builder. And it was very much similar. This year is gonna be a little bit different. It's clear as day. I don't know how people's not seeing it. And then they're showing us a smaller player, a smaller build, 6'2", which they said gets more attribute points. And this more attribute points looks well spreaded, but it's 6'2". How much of y'all are going 6'2"? So really prepare yourself. I'm trying to tell y'all. The attribute caps, the extra points are going to matter because we're really going to have balanced builds. The 6'2"s are the ones that's going to look beautiful when you look at the spread, but it's going to go back to like older 2K when we looked at smaller 6'2"s like, oh, he's 6'2". It's not going to matter. When he comes in the paint, you know, you got a certain build that can already guard good around the perimeter and you slow him down to get him towards your big man. Like, you know, it's certain things didn't matter when they had all those little extra attributes. So I feel like people could work around it. 82 pass is still not super crazy where it's like he got the high passing, but he could work with that, you know. So this is what I want y'all to look at. The last thing, the takeovers 2K has went to this realm. Specialist characters. If you ever played Black Ops 3, there were specialist characters. This character could go invisible, and then he can switch to another takeover. Not takeover, he can switch to another ability. It was a visibility cloak, and then he can have this one where he has this thing where he cuts you, right? This one had this little other thing where he could send out clones, and then he had a machine gun, right? So and so. We go into, and I can just ramble about the other ones, but I'm not about to do that and ramble y'all ears off. This is the same thing with this system. When we were looking at this system, Feathery Touch, Lost Art, Horse, Eraser, Glass Gunner. See, that's 2 different ones that you have to pick between. See what I'm saying? Can we change these takeovers on the fly? They haven't told us that yet. That we don't know yet. Can we put these takeovers on in a package and switch at a certain point within the game? We haven't heard about anything like that yet. I'm pretty sure they may add something like that though, because you know it's just 2K, but I'm not sure. Maybe they may leave it at 1 because I'm seeing it increase 3 attribute points, like 3 attribute categories. What is what I meant to say, you know, and that's actually big. So, but being able to switch it, you're not going to get those. So that still could be fair as well. So understand, this is what we playing on now. Takeover abilities added on with your regular badges and stats and attributes. I'm liking what I'm seeing with this here. Balance the game back, make it to where it really takes skill. That's all. That's when the game's going to be fun. When it's like more so, it's like people are separate. Oh, it's just sweaties, and it's not like a real strategic game. I don't know how to put it, but it seems like they're working on trying to get there. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. This new system right here is changing the game. I'm telling y'all, Feathery Touch. That's probably like you just finishing layups real easy at the rim, you know. And it increases all your finishing stats, like, you know, certain stuff like that. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to see. Eraser. They just got the names that throw us off real quick, but once we see it, it's going to be pretty easy to align it and see like, okay, yeah, this takeover is going to be boosting these areas. I'm going to use it right here. Pretty easy. And then they do it too where you go up level by level, and it's like your player is like naturally getting good as the momentum, as the game's going up. So remember, this is a momentum system too. They're going deeper into that. We're going to feel it more this year with this takeover bar. I'm telling y'all, when you at your levels, you're going to feel it more and be like, okay, yeah, I'm at this level, like, okay, let me maintain this level. Like, yo, trust me, I'm telling you. Hit the like, subscribe. See y'all in the next one.